So I've been wanting to make this video because with the coming of the anniversary, I've been seeing on Twitter in my comment section that people have been really complaining about the amount of pearls that the game gives, that they had 0 pearls for anniversary and stuff like that. And I just wanted to make a video kind of like showing how much you could have got, I mean how much like smart free-to-play players could have had for the anniversary. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I only have really the game open just so I could make this intro. So, if we take a look here, this is the timeline of events. I feel like someone that has been playing the game for 6 months before these banners came out, Naruto and Sasuke. 6 months I feel like is a good period in time to start getting good and understanding the game. If you're less than 6 months deep into this game, I feel like you don't have like still the depth of how to play a gacha. If you never played a gacha game, that is. Like, if you already played like Dokkan or Legends or whatever other gacha game, and then you start playing Blaze, then you already have like a background of other gacha games. But if you're completely new to gacha games, I feel like 6 months is like the period in time for you to start getting good at gacha games and how to plan your summons and plan the pearls you save. Because gacha games, they have a tricky system. They do summons to trick you to summon and not save for celebrations and not save for good banners. Now, let's say you're a 6 months old player. If you have less than that, you still have so much to do in the game that this doesn't really evaluate for you. I'm talking people that do not have story mode to complete, do not have like old emergency missions to complete, and stuff like that. These are the people that I'm making the video for, because if you're new to the game, you have so much stuff to do that honestly, if you start playing the game, I want to say, let's say right after KCM Naruto and Sasuke, you probably had like 2,000 pearls for anniversary bar. Okay, so let's say you dumped all your pearls on KCM Naruto and Sasuke, because honestly, if you're smart, this is the last banner you should have summoned for, except for the guaranteed Blazing Bash banner. That was 100 pearls, so let me just put that out. Oh, I'm sorry, I always punch my mic because it's always in the way. But 100 pearls, I'm gonna cut that out at the end of the video. But these two banners were the last banners anyone should have summoned on that has come out, because even Sasuke's birthday banner, it was a good banner. Sasuke's birthday banner was a good banner, but it was bait. I only summoned for it because I needed Final Fight Sasuke. But it was good bait, so I'll still consider it though at the end of the video. But yeah, this banner was the last like good official banner. It released in April 23rd for global. I consider also global because no one plays GP. And after that, it should have come out like it should have like went away on when this Blazing Bash came out. So let's say you started saving on May 14th. Because again, if you're newer than this, then you have so much to farm, this video doesn't apply for you. I made a video of how many 100 free pearls you can get a month. This video wasn't correct because I didn't consider Phantom Castle. Phantom Castle, you can easily get floor 100 with no spending of pearls at all, just by being dedicated to the game. So add 15 pearls, 275. That's the amount you can get per month, 275, just by doing stuff. And how do you do that? You need to be a consistent player. This game is different than Dokkan. If you play Dokkan, again, I mentioned it, Dokkan is a game that gives you stuff. You don't really work towards it. You do have like EZAs and new stories, but mostly it's like, oh, take 50 stones and stuff like that. It's more like that. While Blazing, you actually need to grind to get your pearls. And that's where people were like, and I saw a lot of it on Twitter, like, oh, I don't want to grind to get pearls. The game should just give me. That's not how the game operates. You do get a lot of free pearls just by, you know, playing. Because here's the thing, all these other games, maybe they give you like 500 pearls in a month. Or stones, or whatever the name of the currency is. 10,000 chrono crystals, whatever. The banners are usually not like Naruto Blazing, where at the end of the summon you get the new unit guaranteed. And I recall this because on Dokkan It takes me thousands of stones to get a new unit. It always is. It always does. Even though the rates are better. My infamous, when Blue Gogeta came out in December, it took me 2,000 stones, which is like 2,000 pearls, to pull one copy of him. But Blazing's not like that because at 400 you get one. But now let's start the calculations. So May, we are in August. There's May, June, July, half of August. That's roughly like 800 pearls, right? And that's roughly enough to do 2 sorts of steps. One for Obito and Kakashi. But Blazing dropped a bombshell when Pain came out and gave everyone 500 pearls. No other game has ever given this amount of pearls in one day. I think Dokkan gave 300 was the maximum they gave, like in one go, just boom. Take this, everyone take this. 5 freaking hundred. And that being said, that goes to 1,300. 1,300. And I'm being generous because, as I said, I'm only counting people that doesn't have any old emergency missions at all. If you've had old emergency missions, or if you're like, if you started playing, God, if you started playing the game when Pain came out, you should have had like 3,000 pearls for anniversary. Like, no joke. Like, just completing all story mode, emergency missions, and anything that came out. God damn. But yeah, that's kind of the rough estimate. It's crazy because it's I mean, the people I see on Twitter is mostly people that don't play the game, and then they saw that the game is in a celebration. They have no pearls because they don't play the game. And again, the game needs to be grinded, it needs to be smart to play, and stuff like that. Now, 1,300, as I said, that's the amount that people should have if they stopped summoning after KCM, Naruto, and Sasuke. Maybe you did 400 pearls for Pain. You know, Pain was the best Blazing Festival before anniversary. No question. Like, I think after using Pain so much, he's better than KCM, Naruto, and EMS Sasuke, better than Indra, better than Minato for sure. Okay, he's not better than Edo Hashirama, but he's better than all these units. So if you summon for Pain, I did 800 pearls on Pain because I had a lot saved up and I loved Pain so much, so I pulled 7 copies of him. But I knew because I knew when the anniversary would come out, I would buy more pearls, so that's why I did it. So I did summon for Pain. If it's summon for Pain 400, okay, let's discount 400 right there. That's still 1,100. I'm sorry. That's still 900 pearls. That's still 900 pearls. And let's say you summon on the guaranteed Blazing Bash banners because I'm sorry, I should have brought up. I didn't bring up the guaranteed Blazing Bash banners. There were 2 guaranteed Blazing Bash multis which would guarantee a Blazing Bash unit. I thought that was such a worth to summon banner. So those 2 multis, I think it was 40 each, but I'm counting 50 because I'm not too sure. Let's discount 100. Now you're back to the 800. Let's say, okay, you summoned for the birthday Sasuke banner, just like I did and I regret doing. Let's say you did that stupid thing of summoning for the birthday Sasuke banner, just like I did and I regret. You can discount that amount. But at that point, you should not blame the game. Okay, like, you knew the anniversary was coming. You knew the new units would be insane. Like, Obito is insane. No, like, Obito, the more I use him, the more I think he's like top 3 best PvE units. Like, he's insane. Kakashi, he's good. His banner is insane. So you knew the anniversary was coming. You knew you should save, right? And again, if you're a smart free-to-play player, you should take that in consideration. But if you're new to gacha games, I don't blame you, because when I was new to gacha games, I used to summon on terrible banners as well. Like, a new limit break banner would come and I would summon. These are the types of banners you should never summon on. You should only, if you're free to play, you should only summon in celebrations. And this goes as a lesson for every single time there's a new banner comes out. Don't summon unless either it's a celebration banner. Celebration banners are always the best banners. There's not even a question. Celebration banners are the best banners. Or if you see me and Shiny say this banner is insane, summon now. If you don't, if those two things don't occur, okay? If those two things don't occur, do not summon. That's the lesson to take away, because any smart free-to-play player should have had 1,300 pearls for the celebration. And this is why the game doesn't make money, because they're just dumb. And that's like 3 sorts of step-ups. That's... I say that's a lot, but I did 3 sorts of step-ups and I pulled no final value. It's so sad, man. But yeah, I just want to make that video because I'm very defensive about people that say that this game doesn't give enough free-to-play pearls. Plus, they are giving, what is it, 33 for the Facebook reward, plus 50 from the login, plus 30 from the tickets. It's like, you're still getting a bit, okay? It's not like when the celebration is going on, you're getting nothing, right? So, again, don't blame the game. Just, for now on, only summon. And I repeat, if it's a celebration banner, or if me and Shiny say yes, summon. I mean, you gotta also take in consideration Blazing Bash if you wanna focus on PvP. But of course, final value units are like insane for PvP as well. But yeah. Thanks for watching. That's pretty much it.